and welcome back to the channel. 'Tis I, Ken Lavigne, singer slash vocal coach, and today we are looking at and pondering the significance of another suggestion by one of our dear subscribers. This one time from Noreen. Noreen, who writes, let me see if I can find it. Oh, over here. Hi, Ken. With the dearth of music coming from Dan VASC recently, I've had to resort to searching his channel to find ones I had not heard. Please take a look at Breaking the Silence, H.E.A.T cover. It's a collab with ERIK, NWALL, and very much fun. Well, I enjoy having very much fun. So Noreen, thank you very much for including the YouTube link. So let's just dive into this. Let's have a listen to what Dan VASC was doing back in the day. All right. Starts off with a bang. Featuring Victor the Guitar Nerd. Love that guy.
We're breaking the silence.
Yeah, okay. So this, I don't know H.E.A.T. I don't know this song at all. I can't really reference it, but it gives me definite sort of like 80s, late 80s, early 90s metal vibes here. The guitar is perfect for that. Do we ever actually get to see Victor the Guitar Nerd's face, or just his hands and his guitar and his massive guitar selection there? Already off the top, it's killer with those high notes, not being screamed, but just that supportive high head voice belt that just feels so satisfying. Wish I had that in my toolkit, my vocal arsenal. My voice does not do that, but I certainly respect and admire the voices that do. ERIK has just such immense talent. Of course, Dan VASC is a legend. So let's just keep going. I'm sorry, I had to stop and pause and just revel in that moment there and just say, wow, out of the gate, no warm up, boom, you're right into it.
It's been 7 hours since I walked out on my door. And you've been going out, but you keep coming back for more. Yeah. I went down to turn it on. I do want one more. Let's go.
Okay, vintage Dan VASC. He's there in his muscle shirt. He's doing the pose. He's got the heavy metal hair. It's all there. It's matured to the point of perfection, a fine wine, and we just all get to partake. It's great. And then ERIK NWALL, I don't know. We haven't heard much from him other than that opening salvo. Let's see what he has to say here. Nice slide up there. Great. It has that wonderful vintage vibe. I understand that this particular style of music isn't everyone's cup of chai. And to be honest, I wouldn't naturally gravitate towards it. But when I'm listening to Dan and I'm listening to ERIK and they're doing their vocal things, there is something satisfying I can glean from it that I really do enjoy.
You've been kicking tires, never found what you're looking for now. Whoa.
Completely different vocal color from ERIK. I just love how individually they're so unique when they're doing their vocal harmonies. ERIK's taking the high note above, doing that vocal harms, the Bee Gees behind Dan, and they blend beautifully. This mix is great. There's a quality about ERIK's voice in this track that is just, I don't know. It's like snot-nosed punk snarkiness about it that I really enjoy. I like it.
It's been said before, but we'll shut it up now. Take
last one.
We're breaking the silence. Oh, yeah. Standing united. Oh, yeah. We're breaking the silence. Whoa. Anytime you want it.
I love how on those long sustained notes, both Dan and Eric morph the tone a little bit, adding a little bit more grit. And then as it gets to the end of the phrase, there's this classic 80s, almost Metallica, James Hetfield dying of the tone that goes, yeah. I call it the Macho Man Randy Savage effect. It was so omnipresent during that era of singers, heavy metal, hard rock singers of the era. Like everyone was a reflection of that and had that particular nuance in their vocal trick. I don't know. It was just the sound that everyone was emulating, and it's so good to see them do it here and just kill it. Just nail it. Guitar solo. Okay, I gotta stop and just say, guys, if you're gonna attempt this particular style, when you see Dan and he's like all flexing and he's like, yeah, you know, there is this feeling that you might want to try and emulate that, and it can be dangerous. Okay, just so you know, too much subglottal pressure on your vocal folds fatigues them really quickly. Over time, it can damage them. You can develop nodes and polyps and all of those nasty things. You don't want that. Even though you want to have that feeling of energy and like flexing in front of the microphone, if that results in tension here on your vocal folds in the wrong area, you're going to get tired and your voice is going to feel it, and it's going to feel gnarly, and you won't be able to make it to the end of the song. So these guys are pros. They know what they're doing. They've built up that particular, I don't know what you call it, the sort of aesthetic of rock tension without necessarily it resulting in tension in their vocal folds. Just so you know, that's what you want to avoid. If you need some help with that, there are plenty of vocal coaches out there that will gladly give you some pointers on how to do that. You can certainly search for it on YouTube, but there are a lot of blind alleys and there's a lot of question marks, and everyone's unique. So it's always best to get some input from a talented professional. I just wanted to lay that out there. If you're thinking of doing this, that's what you got to do. Okay, put a little bit of time in and effort and maybe a little bit of your own scratch to get the ball rolling, and so you get some understanding and insight into how that mechanism actually works. Just when I thought they were done. Yeah, little phaser, delay on that guitar. Nice. Sweet. Okay, great. Good job, Dan. Good job, Eric. You guys rock. Fantastic. What else can I say about that? Oh, yes, I can talk a little bit more about some of those effects. There is a little bit of a controversy. Insights are being revealed about the mechanism of the voice as we speak. Researchers are trying to find out how this whole thing works and how certain tones are formulated. For a long time, people understood that false vocal folds had a role to play in or at least they thought they had a role to play in the true vocal folds' actual tone development. That's not necessarily the case. New developments are coming on and new layers of the science of the voice are being revealed. And speaking of learning, if you want to learn more and advance your own vocal technique and you're not entirely sure where to turn, you can certainly reach out to a talented vocal coach. There might be one living in your area. If you want to work with me online, you can do that. There are links down below. If you don't have time for the investment of taking personalized online vocal coaches, but you still want to learn, I have created a new course. It's called 10x Your Voice, 10 minutes a day for 10 weeks, and you will 10x your results from beginner to winner. At the very end, you will learn everything you need to know to begin your vocal journey and become the singer that you've always dreamed of. Also, too, if you're not yet a member of this fantastic community of vocal aficionados and music lovers, what are you waiting for? Hit that subscribe button down below and you can become a member of this wonderful community so you don't miss out on all of the great stuff that we produce here every week. And lastly, I don't know, what else do I have to say? I usually say something about leaving a comment down below in the comment section. Join the chat down there. Leave your comments there. Did I say something out of turn? Is there something you can add to the conversation? We are all ears. And if you want to get to me directly and avoid all the chatter in the comment section, there are links down below and you can be like Noreen and you can suggest your own reaction here on the channel. Anyways, if you have made it to the end of this video, thank you so much for taking time out of your super busy day and spending a few of those precious moments here with me. Much love and appreciation to you all, and we will see you next time.